Yellowstone Supervolcano was rattled today by a 2.8 earthquake. It was right over the roof of the caldera magma chamber where the lake sits. We're going to take a look at what exactly has been going on. It was a shallow 3-mile depth, 2.8 magnitude, and that's not little for Yellowstone. We know that we have a mantle plume coming from Baja California up north through Utah into Wyoming, and that mantle plume then turns west into Idaho. So all that area is connected. That's the eastern part of the mantle plume. The western part goes under the San Andreas Fault in California. Let's take a look at the map. Remember that Yellowstone has 60% of the world's geysers and over 10,000 hydrothermal areas. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box. Here we are, 2.8 magnitude, Mammoth, Wyoming, and this is the blue is today's quakes. These are only the quakes over 2.5 magnitude. This is the one we had 1:45 p.m., 3 miles down. We also had in Idaho as well, 2.5. Okay, that was, this one was about 2 hours after the Idaho earthquake. And going to our map, this is the area. And again to our map, this is the area of the earthquake. Topographic, that's the border of Wyoming, as we can see. The supervolcano is on the northwest area of Wyoming, overlapping into Montana and Idaho. And this is at the corner of the lake, right there. Now, the caldera, basically, I guess you can see better at the aerial. The caldera, this is the caldera here. And this sits at the southeastern part over the caldera is the lake. This is Hebgen Lake, where we had the 1959, August 1959, 7.3 magnitude earthquake. And this is Yellowstone Lake. So all these are part of the supervolcano, one of the 21 supervolcanoes of the Earth. And basically the magma sits right under the surface about 3 to 5 miles down, and this lake sits right over the roof of the magma chamber. Okay, there we go. There's some other lakes there as well. Yellowstone Lake, Shoshone Lake, Lewis Lake, Hart Lake. And Hebgen Lake we saw before. Where are we? Hebgen Lake goes over there. So this is, it's not the only lake over the caldera rooftop. The rooftop, it's also this. The earthquakes there, I mean, even the stiff breeze over the lake water can cause the area to shake with quakes, from what the geologists have told us in the past. And the roof of the magma chamber is so huge. Supervolcanoes have huge magma chambers. They're not like regular volcanoes. And you can see this is about 40 miles. This is the legend there. It's about 40 miles, 30 by 40 miles, that lake right there. So this is what's going on. Let's go take a look at geodesy. Here we are, geodesy. These are all the GPS stations worldwide. Here we are over Yellowstone. Where are we? Where's Yellowstone? Sorry, that's the Great Lakes. Sorry, Montana, Dakota. Here we are. Okay, here we are. Okay, there we are. Pulling in Yellowstone National Park. And let's go a little bit more. And this is Yellowstone Lake, as we can see here. Let's go to the satellite image. Yellowstone Lake. And in a little bit more, so we can see a little bit more. Yellowstone Lake. can't see Hebgen Lake, but anyway. There's Hebgen Lake. That Z right there is Hebgen Lake. Okay. So let's take Hebgen Lake just to see what the movement is there. HRSB. It's heading north. It's heading southwest and basically all over the place, although that graph is not good. And let's take this one here to the west of Hebgen Lake. Okay, this is heading southwest and it's inflating. And let's take one right here where the earthquake took place. That northern part right there. Right there, the northern part right there. Right there. Okay, we have 3 stations there. Let's take all 3. Okay. Fishing bridge right there. That's the lake. This is going, again, it's going southwest. And this is all over the place. It was deflating, then it up to 2005 started really inflating, then deflating, now deflating. It's basically all over the place. This one here, strange, but inflating. Okay, and let's take this one here, Lodge. That's not a good one, not a good one. Take this one, let's take this one that's up here. It's going southwest, inflating, deflating, inflating, deflating. A lot of movement. And let's take something here, okay? Sedge Bay. And that is not a good graph, but anyway. Anything here, this one here. Promontory Tip Park. And this is going against southwest and pretty steady. And take one here, West Thumb Lake. Okay, it's going southwest and steady to deflating. Come on, now we have to take something towards the northwest where we have a lot of our quake swarms there. Right here, northwest of the lake. SOLF, that's not a good one. That's not a good one. Take one just below this one. NRWI. Deflating, inflating. It's inflating. And let's take one here. BRYL. That's inflating. And let's take one here, just north of Hebgen Lake. Inflating. So northwest towards Hebgen, it's inflating. And this is the 2.8 that we had today. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support.